My name is Thomas Lee, coming to you live from Trubian Village Studios. Today's topic is the New African Renaissance. A people without a culture lack an economic base. Your culture is your economic base. Within culture comes the commodities that you market, like your clothing, your food, your art, your music, and the list goes on. From a spiritual understanding to medicinal uh, healing. Within every culture, you have, different remedies on how to do different things. Um, our ancestors, our African ancestors, had a way of viewing things that if we unearth the true wisdom and knowledge of our ancestors, there is a path to enlightenment. Most of us here in America that grew up here, we grew up as Christians, which is nothing wrong with Christianity, but understanding, that there is one truth, one reality that is misunderstood by many. A lot of times we look at our differences, and a lot of our differences come in our terminologies and the words that we use. Like, for example, angels. We're taught in Christianity that God created the angels to be his helpmates. You have angels, the angel Michael, who is the warrior angel who fought against Lucifer, Satan, and kicked him out of the heavens. You got Gabriel, who is the messenger of God, who comes to human beings and reveal God's message. And you have a whole array within the pantheon of angels um, to do God's work, to do God's bidding. But when it goes to African culture, then the terms are translated into the term gods, where it is misunderstood in the sense to say that Africans worship many gods. But in truth, as Jesus said out of his own words, we are gods, children of the Most High. So we have to really understand, what are we saying when we say gods? Well, if we go to ancient Kemet, you deal with the nature, which is the equivalent of angels. If you go to Europe, you deal with Orisha, which is the equivalent to angels. If you go to Benin, you would deal with Loas. And these are the same as angels within the cosmology, spiritual cosmology, religious cosmology of that culture. We even go to the Jewish text or the Hebrew text when they talk about Elohim, same concept. So we have to really understand that we have to break through the barriers of misunderstanding. We're all talking about the same thing. We're just using a different language to express that one true reality. Oftentimes, God is like a great mountain, and different people sit on the different sides of that great mountain. And from viewing it on the particular side where each person is at, they may see something different. But in essence, it's the same thing. So I'm not here to, dispute over what religion has the truth, because, if you really study, basically most religions are saying the same thing, especially, ancient religions. When you talk about the ancient Hebrews, when you're dealing with sacrifice, sacrificing even in modern day African villages. When they say they're sacrificing a particular animal to the gods or a god. Well, basically, that god is the same as an angel that's taking that sacrifice to the Most High, the one God. You know, in true African perspective, you know, there's one God that exists within all realities. So basically, we are expressions or manifestations of that one God into many realities.